Hey Chicka-dees, it is Tuesday, it is raining again. It wasn't this morning, and then as soon as we got back into the studio it started raining, which is a pain. I wasn't here over the weekend and I wasn't here yesterday, so I've kind of got a few bits I need to get on with. I need to get on with one of my walking skirts. I have two. I, as usual, have overestimated the amount of stuff that I can get done. I also, if I take this out the light, because I'm finding that having things under the light is washing things out really badly on the camera. And then this dress, it looks white in my screen, but I washed it with some of James's socks, so it's kind of pink. The next Make 9 project is to clone this dress and make a version in some black spot fabric that I have. So that's what I'm going to be getting on with today. You can see my lunch in there. Ooh, chicken and mushroom slice. How nice. Yeah. Oh, it smells so good. But yeah, that is my plans for today. And I'll let you know how I get on with them. Hey Chicka-dees, it's Friday. I've been a bit of a bad vlogger lately. Just this week I was in Tuesday, and then I was at home Wednesday, and yesterday was my birthday, so I didn't come in. I had work at the Muggle job in the morning, so I just did that and then went home. I'm in today, not for very long. I'm just cleaning up my space because I haven't really, you know, cleaned it since we moved in February. So, oh, that's very bright there. Yeah, so just tidying it up, giving it a sweep. I have a fitting tomorrow, which is the first fitting in the new space, so hopefully that's going to be alright. I'm going to cut some more lengths of this white fabric here, just to put as curtains. We've got beams that we can attach them to, which is really easy. But it is so warm in this space that all I'm wearing is, if I can get past the window, cutting table. I don't know why I thought that was a window. I am just in my chemise and my tights. I've taken my cycling kit off because I'm too hot. And obviously I am walking around and sweeping and everything like that, so I just get warmer. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave you this week. I'm sorry I haven't filmed a lot, but not a lot has been going on. Tuesday evening I was putting this together, the dress, the clone of the white dress. And I have to figure out how I want to sort these seams. I really wanted to just overlock them, or like zigzag hem them with my overlocking foot, which has a little brush on it. But unfortunately my machine has had to go in for repairs because it was sounding really clunky and the foot went in with it. So I've been using this machine here. Sorry about the fan. This machine, which I bought from Tesco's 10 years ago maybe, and it's still going. We use it at home a lot if we, you know, suddenly feel like we want to do some sewing. It's kept at home, so that's what I am left with at the moment. I could always pink the edges. I'm just worried because I've had the problem with this fabric splitting at the selvage. I don't want to risk it just splitting at here. I want to actually finish. So if I can't zigzag it, I might just flat fell it, and then I'll give it a tiny bit more stability as well. But I'll figure that out next week. I'd left 2 weeks to do the cloning, and actually I got a lot more done on Tuesday than I thought it would. So I've got plenty of time next week. But yes, that's about it for this week. So I hope you enjoy what you've seen, and I will catch up with you guys next week. Hey Chicka-dees, it is Wednesday. I haven't again done a lot of filming this week. I was in yesterday, but I haven't done a huge amount of vlog filming. I've done some filming for a Make 9 project, which is this one. I thought I'd do a video this time because it involves a few kind of new processes rather than just sewing, so like cloning the dress, things like that. So I've done a lot of filming for that. I haven't done a lot of vlog filming. So today my plans are basically finish ruffling the dress here. I've done a 1 sleeve ruffle, and I'm trying double lines of ruffling. Usually I only do one, and I end up with like really massive weird kind of ruffles. So I'm trying 2 lines to see if I get nicer looking ruffles. If not, I'm just going to go back to my usual 1 line and do it pretty much on the seam allowance line like I usually do. So that's that. That's what I've been doing for the last few weeks as well. I've also got the skirt finished, and I will show you that a bit later as well. I got the waistband on and the zip in. I've just used a normal close-ended zip, nothing fancy, not an invisible zip or anything like that. So I'm going to try that on a bit later and let you know how it looks. And then the other thing I've been working on is, if you come over here with me, in here, if you've been on my Instagram, you know that I've been working with resin, and this is an old Viv, Galahad's old Viv, and it spent ages at the foot of our bed and we didn't know what to do with it. So we bought it here, and we're hoping to build a unit so we can have a resin area, which will be really, really useful. So I've been testing out some resin bits and bobs there. You can see they are bubbly, but they're only tests, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, they've done really well. That's still a bit sticky, nice. So they've just been living in there to cure properly. And then I'm going to do some kind of heat tests and see how they deal with having hot cups of tea and stuff on them, because I found with my last test it didn't cure 100%. So when you put hot cups of tea on it, it starts melting and getting sticky again, which is not what we want. But that might have also been a case of not using enough catalyst, so it didn't set, you know, 100%, and it'll probably never will set 100%. But it's all tests and it's all fun. So this is the first walking skirt with the pleats that I've completed. As you can see, it's a kind of fabric that will crease if you so much as look at it, which is slightly annoying. It's got a 2% stretch in it, which is quite nice, and it's kind of stiff. I'm not wearing a petticoat underneath this or anything, so it's not as kind of flowy as it could be. I'm hoping with a couple of washes it will loosen up a tiny bit. The only thing I did find with this material was the first time I washed it, it shrank really badly, which is why I've got a really small waistband, because this was literally the widest piece of fabric I had left, which was a length I could make a waistband from. I usually make quite wide waistbands, I just like the look of them, but I actually like the look of the smaller waistband. And I was watching a live call from Foundations Revealed with Luca, and he was talking about how a lot of 1890s garments had really narrow waistbands. But let me know in the comments down below which you prefer, whether you personally like wider waistbands, thinner waistbands. I think on my shorter skirts, so the ones I wear for my muggle job, which come to just below the knee, I kind of like the wider waistband, but on the longer skirts I do like the narrower waistbands. If I chose to do a wider waistband like I have on my navy blue one, where I've got the buttons going down the front, I will start curving it so it's not quite as, I don't know what the word is, kind of just like straight across the body. It's more curved to go around this bit. Hey Chicka-dees, it is Friday and it's a week or more since I last vlogged. I haven't picked up the camera this week to vlog at all, but I have been in and I've been kind of busy. So Tuesday I kind of woke up and my head was all over the place and I thought I need to write things down. I write things down in my diary, but I needed like a to-do list. So went and got myself a whiteboard, and that's all my to-do stuff on there, and then I've got future plans, but I didn't bring my diary with me, so I've only put the things that I can remember, which isn't a lot, but I will get my diary and I'll put the rest of it on there. So there are some things on here that I couldn't finish because I need particular things, especially this one, the buttons for the truly Victorian bodice. I just could not for the life of me find buttons that I actually like, and that went well with the fabric because it's kind of a strange shade of bronze with an almost purple / taupe shot to it, so it was really difficult to find a button that went well with it. But I managed to find some, and they are over here, and they're really cute, and I think they will go really well with the bodice. And then once the bodice is done, I can get the skirt done, try it on, and sort out the bottom if I need to, and then that should be that project done, which is really nice. And then I also needed some lace for the ruffle dress, and this is nearly finished and I'm really excited about that as well. The video for it is looking really good, and in my heart was going, get purple ribbon, but I kind of wanted it neutral so that I could wear different things on top of it, and I think having purple ribbon would just not look good with everything that I was planning on wearing with it. And then I got this little eyelet lace here, and that's just going to go around the cuffs there and whoop, around the bottom here and around the neckline. So that's that one. Then what else did we do? Oh, we also put some fabric on the windows because the amount of heat that comes through those windows is insane. It hasn't helped a huge amount, but at least it doesn't make the camera go weird. We also picked up my machine from the menders, and it's sounding really smooth and really nice, and I'm really happy about that. I'll link who I went to down in the down bar below. If anyone's in Bristol and needs their machines looked at, I highly recommend them. Got myself an ironing board so that I could clear that, which was nice. It's not very clear, but at least it's another surface and I don't have to kind of reserve it specifically for ironing now that I've got an actual ironing board. And bought myself a new iron because I tried to clean my old one. If I get my old one down, I'll show you. So this is my old iron, and it was already very dirty, and we also dropped it, so there's a crack there. That's James laughing over.
Not we dropped it, I dropped it.
Yeah, James dropped it. But I was using it and it didn't really catch, like on some fabrics like Georgette and some really fine cottons it did sort of catch, but not horrifically. There was no runs or anything. So I tried to clean this using the method from Beautiful Things, who used the Lenore dryer sheets here, and I should have rewatched the video before I tried it, because I put the iron on it and then left the iron on it because I thought that's what you did. You don't do that because then it sticks to your iron. So this is living on the shelf for now until I can get around to trying to get the rest of this off. I may never do it, but at least it's a spare iron just in case. So that's what we've been up to. It's as I said, it wasn't a lot of sewing apart from this, and the video's looking really good. It was just a lot of kind of going on a mission on our days off, just driving around, getting a few bits and bobs. I'm really glad that I finally found buttons that I like and that will go with my bodice. So all in all, it's a really good day and a good few weeks. And I'll add this on to the end of the second vlog just to, you know, pad it out a bit, and I will see you guys all next week.